Welcome to Daily Commute Talk, learning English on the bus. Today, we join Alex as he boards a busy morning bus, just like millions of city commuters. Sarah, as our guest, can you describe the typical atmosphere on a crowded morning bus?
Absolutely. Morning buses are often full, with people reading, listening to music, or quietly preparing for their day. There's a polite, shared energy. Everyone wants to get to work on time, so small talk is usually light and friendly.
That's a great point. The bus ride is a real-world setting where English learners can practice listening and conversation skills. Let's explore how everyday greetings get things started.
Exactly. Starting a conversation in public, especially on transport, often begins with a simple greeting. This sets the tone for friendly, respectful exchanges, which is essential for learners to understand.
Now, let's focus on greetings. On the bus, Alex takes a seat next to Sarah. What's a natural way for him to start a conversation?
He could say, "Good morning," or even comment on the weather with, "It's a chilly morning, isn't it?" These openers are non-intrusive and invite a response without being too personal.
That's true. Small talk like this is common, especially in English-speaking countries. It's a low-pressure way for learners to join in public conversations.
Exactly. Even just a smile or a nod can break the ice. If learners feel shy, starting with a greeting helps build confidence for longer interactions later.
Once the conversation begins, Alex and Sarah might talk about their daily routines. How do you recommend learners ask about someone's commute in simple English?
A great question is, do you take this bus every day? Or are you heading to work? These use the present simple and present continuous tenses, which are essential for beginners.
Right, and these structures help learners talk about habits and current actions. For example, I take the bus to work versus I'm heading to the office now.
Exactly. Noticing these grammar patterns in real situations helps learners internalize them, making it easier to use them naturally in conversation.
A classic topic for commuters is traffic and weather. Why are these such popular conversation starters, especially among English speakers?
They're safe, universal subjects. Everyone experiences the weather and traffic, so talking about them is a way to connect without getting too personal. For instance, is it always this crowded? Or, the traffic is terrible today.
Those phrases are easy to learn and use every day. In fact, studies show small talk about weather is the most common opener in British and American workplaces.
That's right. It's also a great way for learners to practice adjectives and simple sentence structures like, "It's sunny" or "The bus is late again."
Let's talk about politeness. On a crowded bus, how can learners ask questions without sounding rude or intrusive?
Using do and is to form polite questions helps. For example, "Do you mind if I sit here?" or "Is the seat taken?" Adding please or thank you also softens the request.
Great advice. And responding politely matters too. Simple answers like, no, go ahead, or yes, I take this bus every morning, keep the tone friendly.
Exactly. Practicing these exchanges boosts learners' confidence, so they feel comfortable speaking up in real-life situations.
Vocabulary is key for clear communication. What are some essential words and phrases for this scenario that beginners should master?
Words like bus stop, rush hour, traffic, late, early, and driver are used daily. Phrases such as "I work nearby" or "I get off at the next stop" are also practical.
Absolutely. Learning these lets students describe their routines and understand announcements on public transport. It's like building a toolkit for everyday English.
Yes, and using these words in contexts like asking the driver, "Does this bus go downtown?" makes learning memorable and relevant.
Now, let's break down some grammar. How do present simple and present continuous help learners talk about routines versus current actions during the commute?
The present simple "I take the bus" describes habits or routines. The present continuous is "I'm heading to work" describes what's happening now. Mixing them helps learners sound natural and clear.
That's helpful. For example, I work in an office routine versus I'm going to a meeting now, current action. Noticing these differences in real conversations supports better understanding.
Exactly. Listening for these tenses in context, like on a bus, helps learners use them correctly without overthinking the rules.
Before we wrap up, let's recap. Today, we practice greetings, small talk, polite questions, key vocabulary, and basic grammar all through a bus commute scenario.
Exactly. Here's a speaking challenge. Try greeting someone in English and ask, "Do you take this bus every day?" Then, answer as if you're the other person. Practicing both roles helps you build fluency.
That's a great exercise. Listeners, repeat the key phrases from today and record yourself if you can. Listening back is a proven way to improve your pronunciation and confidence.
And don't forget every bus ride is a chance to learn. Next time you commute, listen for English conversations and see how much you understand or can